We all enjoy consuming media, right? I mean, you clicked on this video, so I'm assuming that's the case. But for some of us, it takes a lot to be able to produce this content. I mean, take a look at Brad. He's a complete introvert, but still works his butt off to be able to put out all of the stuff that we have. And it's actually like that for a ton of creators, which is why, especially after watching this week's episode of Oshinoko, I'm wondering why we put ourselves through all of that. I mean, why would you ever want to put that much effort, time, energy into something that you're just kind of throwing out there and seeing what sticks? Let's get into it. We're back for another episode of Oshinoko this week, and I'm asking myself, who the heck was cutting onions? I mean, this was just supposed to be background on the manga artists. Dogo Kobo, Akasaka-san, give us a break. Seriously. The episode surprisingly opens up on Ruby this week. She laments with her classmates about not currently having any work and pressures their manager into getting her more work, which they can't since Kana is currently working on the play. Speaking of Kana, we actually get to see a little bit more of her pouting with Aqua and Akane going on their date. On that note, we get to see Aqua and Akane actually on their date to the stage around play. We get to see Aqua genuinely impressed with something kind of for the first time since his reincarnation. They give us the shortest tease of how the play is going to be, and that's it. Just a couple of sound and visual effects. However, it also does begin to open up his mind about the different possibilities that theatre can have with a fully three-dimensional setup. They also run into Ryder, the play's director, who talks to them about the play, their reactions, and about the troubles they're having with Abako. So Aqua shares his feelings on why he thinks that Abako won't be able to provide a proper adaptation for the play. So he sets in plan a motion to bring Yoroko around in helping them move the process along. However, after some drinks and a dinner party between Yoroko and the main cast of Tokyo Blade play, Yoroko expresses her concerns that Abako is right about the things that she's doing, after seeing how passionate she is about her manga. However, Aqua expresses that he'd like Abako to at least give the stage round play a chance, and gives Yoroko a ticket to the same play that they saw at the start of the episode. Yoroko honors Aqua's wish and goes over to Abako's house to deliver the ticket. However, upon entering her apartment, Yoroko finds Abako about to pass out from lack of sleep and scolds her on taking better care of herself and needing to hire an assistant to help her manage her workload. However, Abako refuses to let go of the reins. She's so jaded since seeing what happened to Yoroko's manga adaptation, as Sweet Today was so integral to her and the sole reason she got into wanting to be a mangaka, that the drama from the season psychologically scared her into never wanting to let anyone mess with her work. However, after the two of them get into a spat over their ideals and working conditions, Abako eventually laments and breaks down over her fears of what will happen. However, Yoroko explains to her that at the end of the day, she was just happy to get an adaptation at all. And slowly but surely, Abako's heart begins to soften, and the episode ends with Abako taking Aqua's ticket and actually going to attend the play. This episode was a doozy. It certainly was for Brad, as he was going through the very same feelings while writing this script that Abako was feeling throughout the episode. It's really hard to work your butt off on something, put your heart and soul out for the world to see, potentially have someone critique it, even hate it. It's especially hard if someone wants to take something that you've worked so hard on and twist it into something that you don't even recognize as your own anymore. But that's what Abako was dealing with in this episode. She saw what happened with Yoroko's manga, the creation that she idolized more than anything else, that led her down the path that she's currently on, and how that was ruined. And she saw the same thing happening to her own life's work, like with Akane's character, being completely rewritten to be better suited for the play. And I mean, she just broke. So I can completely understand where she's coming from. However, like Yoroko explained to her, sometimes you have to let it go. Because at the end of the day, media production is a collaborative effort. You have to work with people to get the job done. Like with the video you're watching right now. It takes both of us to do this. Sure, I can sit down, bang out a script, record it, edit it, chuck it up here for you all to see, but it wouldn't feel the same, would it? Sometimes it takes multiple creatives to bring forth something incredible, and I feel like that was the message for today's episode. Working with people can be scary, especially when it concerns something that you've made and something you're passionate about. However, having someone by your side that you can trust surely couldn't do anything but make your life a little bit easier. Anyway, thanks so much for watching today's episode. We greatly appreciate it. If you like this video, be sure to like this video and let us know in the comments what you thought of this week's episode of Oshinoko and what you think of our new style of content. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.